Hello, everyone. This is Phil Yaeger with Yaeger CPA Review, and I'm doing a Facebook Live video today, and I welcome you to it. And we're going to talk about, do we need updated books for 2019, or can we use the old books? Well, that's a good question, and I'm going to give you my opinion, which I believe is the correct opinion. And what that is this. Let's take each part of the exam. Regulation. You cannot use old books like 2018, 2017 books for regulation. Why? Because the regulation for 2019, starting in the first quarter of 2019, they're going to be testing all of the new Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Now, I have actually gone through that act because I've had to update our books, all right, rewrite them in essence, and I found out there are so many changes affecting individuals, corporations. It's amazing how many changes. So there is no way you can take a 2018 book, all right, and put in, cross out areas and put in this, cross out areas. You've got to buy a 2019 course, all right? No ifs, ands, or buts. And I'm not doing that to get more money out of you. I'm just giving you my opinion. Anybody that tells you can use old books, they are not giving you the right advice. And also, the reason we came out with new books for regulation is because there's new blueprints. And the blueprints are the items they test on the exam. So new blueprints come out, we have to change, all of the book. That's basically it. Now, what about financial accounting? All right, financial accounting, I would also get a new book for 2019 and a new course. Why? Well, there's been a lot of major changes dealing with leases. The lease rules are totally different from the old lease rules. In fact, the new lease rules the new lease rules have to do with IFRS. The same rules now as IFRS. And the terminology is different. The questions are different. So you have to buy it. Also, keep in mind, there might be a few other changes, but that's the main thing. And they're going to start hitting this lease stuff, the new stuff, I would say almost immediately, first quarter of 19, because the information has been written, printed, and it's basically been in effect for 2018, but the CPA says you don't have to learn it until you take the first quarter 2019 exam. So you need 2019 materials. Now, what about the BEC? Well, the BEC, which contains the COSO rules, has additional COSO rules that you must know. And the AICPA loves to test on COSO. So once again, all right, get a new BEC book for 2019. The 18 is no good. And also, please remember, anytime they add stuff, they change the blueprints. Now, what about auditing? Well, I can tell you this. If you have an old auditing book, and you're not making it or passing, or you find it's not good or it doesn't follow the blueprints, get a new auditing course. I really recommend it. Now, taking the exam is an investment. And when you actually succeed with that investment of passing the exam, the money you will earn will far outweigh the amount you spent for CPA review. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an expression. Don't be penny wise and pound foolish, all right? Don't try to use something that's completely old and say, they asked things that were not in these books. Well, of course they didn't, because the stuff that they're going to start asking will only be in books that are updated for January 2019. If you have any questions, please call me. My number is 301-874-4900. 301-874-4900, extension 5. I answer the phone 7 days a week. And I'm in the state of Maryland. I'm not in the state of confusion, the state of Maryland. And I'm on Eastern time. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I gave you some information that will help you. And I'll see you again for another Facebook Live video in the future. Thank you so much for watching.